Yeah, maybe because 15,000 people are loading into the server.
Round begins.
Okay, kick it off.
2,
Lower bracket,
1.
major
We
semi-final.
need to
Stone against Chera. Stone has the railgun spawn on the bridge. And Stone gets himself rocket, shotgun, light armor. Did not use the inject yet. Fails the rocket jump, goes for another try to get himself the railgun, which is basically the most important weapon on this map. And, well, now he's standing there.
Totem initiated.
Yeah, waiting for an angle. I got the rail, so I want to shoot with it. Leave me alone.
Stopwatch.
Terra has a nice economy going. He's only 5 seconds away from his overstack. Oh, but he gets punished by taking the jump pad.
Be healed in the power of the ancients.
And he's placing a mega health on the mega health. Yeah, Stone is just basically denying the railgun, but
No, he can't. Or... Oh, maybe he still can. No, he can't. Chera has it already. And Chera has set up a nice stack of totems too.
yeah, he leaves Stone really low.
You just got... Stone is hitting the clutch rails. Chera is missing.
Be healed.
Stone is still available. Finally, Chera put
And
the nail into
despair.
Stone's coffin. Hey, he lived way too long there.
Tied.
Some good damage by the blow dryer of Stone.
Yeah, he definitely gave Chera a new haircut with that blow dryer. Landing shot after shot. Blow drying not only Chera's hair, but also the skin of his face.
Stopwatch.
It's a 1-to-1. Chera, not in the best position armor-wise, but he's actually in a good position map-wise. Not anymore, but he's at least not in Stone's crosshair. Now he is. Stone's land a good rail off the teleporter. Dodges a lot of the HMG damage, and the rockets as well, but he decides to not push. Oh, he spotted the totem there. That's a nice play.
So he does a lot of damage from afar. Oh, Chera does spawn at the mega health, so he is that going for himself. And he can collect a nice arsenal.
Yeah, but the question is, will the I deny you the railgun game from Stone start again? And I really could see that happening. Gotta admit though. When Stone's railgun is just making Chera's life so much harder than it needed to be. That's a little spin out there.
Yeah, some dust in the lens. Well, he gets the heavy, and yeah, Chera has 3,000 going on, so he doesn't really need the mega health. But he sure wants to deny it from Stone, who's hitting some clutch rails there. A hurty-furty. Oh, and a good rocket to follow it up. He doesn't dare to fall down because he knows that Chera can have a totem game going on. Oh, a dirty fight! Which would have been Stone's frag, but Chera returns the favor. That's unfortunate for Stone. But nice to see Chera back in this game. He ties it up.
4 minutes in, Chera gets the rail for the second time, but Stone's rocket spam actually removed a good bit of stack from Chera. But now Stone is the one getting the railgun, if I'm correct, and let's see if Chera is fond of playing the game I deny you the railgun as well. Good news of the totem there, but he took so much damage from a forward charging Stone with rockets, and he had the railgun in hand, so Chera lost the game. Or do not get the railgun again. Rails traded, favoring none of the players in particular, because both are available after this. And Chera keeps on hitting Stone can't afford to push really, especially not after Chara placed the totem on the bounce pad. He has totem overstack again. He has such a huge stack that he should get the heavy armor by default as well.
Oh, but he doesn't spot Stone. Nice damage from Stone. He even gets a follow-up rail. Well, this just completely turned around. Chara had the positioning away into the heavy, but somehow he didn't spot Stone coming up the stairs. But they're still both a bit worse for wear, and now Chara has the better position.
Railgun. He's saving his skin so much. Stone hit 18 shots already. Make that 17, and Stone is just bullying his way in with the railgun time.
Nice play.
Combo killer.
What a rocket. Stone is showing what he's made out of. Out of rock.
I think so. But he's a little bit earlier, and I think Stone or Chara. Oh, he didn't have the railgun. But he does have rockets. They both have.
And if that would have been the direct Chara, I would have died from that.
Mutual, but Chara gets one crack closer into tying it again. Stone's falls.
Leave tied.
I will purge you. Death is the only release.
For a second time, and now we have a tie.
Yeah. Stone's lightning gun is not hitting the mark for him so far, but he compensates it with a crazy amount of railgun damage. So far he's not having any armor, so despite him having health overstack, his stack is not looking too good. And Chara will get the heavy as well. But they meet at the rocket launcher. Good lightning gun, but the mid-air rocket is even better. Chara just hitting the crazy stuff. Going into another fight, but now Stone hits the lightning gun, but Chara again hits the rocket. And Chara's in the lead. One frag game. Good railgun. Can't finish it off right there.
Yeah, what a beautiful rocket that was. You know, you saw him floating in the air, and it would be a moment that you switch to a lightning gun or something, but he demonstrated he only needs rockets.
Ooh, Stone mistimes the mega health, and overstays is welcome with it as well. Chara 2 frags in the lead, and I think this is as much of a lead as anyone has gotten so far. And now Stone has to hustle to make anything in terms of comeback happen. Stone is really not looking too great. Chara with another frag. Good LG followed by a nice railgun. Now he returns the favor of the ever-hitting railgun. Chara is really getting this groove going now. And he gets the items after time and time again after another without taking that much damage at all. And I think at this point it becomes a very steep mountain the Stone has to climb.
Yeah, Stone is trying to collect all the lights on the map, but Chara is there to do some punishment. They trade damage. Oh. Stone.
A little flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
My life sustains you.
Stone was in a better position to get the heavy, but Chara had the better position for the incoming damage.
Well, but not well
He
enough.
still has the upper ground and just takes out Stone another time.
This is crazy.
Netmaster.
Chara. At first it looked like the Stone could get something rolling here. And actually, like, snowball is a little bit out of control, but Chara pulled the brakes. And actually now he manages to put the pedal on, or managed to put the pedal on the metal rather.
Initiated.
And just kept hitting and controlling and killing Stone like it was nothing. And at this point, it's just for the style points.
And those rockets from Chara are insane. Most Stone gets the heavy, but this map is over.
Be healed in the power of the
And it's
ancients.
over now. No more frags. But what a performance from Chara that was.
Yeah.
Showing us how well Galena can perform on the M6. Huge plays. I would say from the Russian, but that would be a little confusing.
Wait, which one?
The one.
The one.
You know, the Russian.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the rocket damage. It was pretty even, but it felt like all the rockets of Chera were hitting.
Yeah, indeed, it felt like this. Yeah, since this is the young one. Papa Stone, it's the youthful Chara. But this is now Stone's pick. In terms of map.
With a beautiful Sorlek.
Yeah. But I've got to admit, the best looking champions has Thrawn out of everyone.
True. Yeah, it is. I think
It's insane how much people are still
we're doing some testing right now. And the last map I entered, I I had like 10 FPS for a few seconds, so might happen again. But we didn't have a crash today, so knock on wood. But let's get us in game. Yeah, I'm getting the same again. So I think
Yeah, let's hope it. Oh, the toaster, the bow tie on the hat, orange weapons apart from toaster and railgun. Must be Stone, right?
yep, with 10 frames per second.
Holy crap!
Yeah, this is weird, right?
Let's hope it gets.
Yeah, less
Before the game starts, though.
last time I switched it, I did alt tab and then move back. I think I just need to restart my client.
Prepare to
To
fight.
kill you last, but I think I've changed my mind.
Round begins
But
in
still didn't help it.
3.
Alt tab did
One.
the trick again.
Fight.
Okay. Stone, rocket, mega, light armor, and he's not going to the lightning gun. He is trying to get his hands on the railgun. And he gets railed twice for it. That's an expensive price to pay for that weapon, but he returns at least one of those. And now he tries to deny the rocket launcher, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like. And he hits another nice rail. The spit does not connect, so he has not a position tracker of Chara right now, and Chara retreats anyway, goes and picks up his heavy. Stone gets an estimate of this.
Yeah, he got a sound cube on the jump pad, so he might have an idea. When
Nice.
Impressive.
Oh! Stone starting off again with all those rails. I mean, Chara's hitting them himself, but Solak has a bigger stack.
And a bigger body.
Yeah.
Stopwatch.
But she has the ideal female body. Don't forget.
Ooh, a lot of punishing damage from Chera, but Chera was left really weak by that rail shot from Stone.
And if Stone knows his way in, he will get the heavy out of this. And as the little girl gets thicker and thicker, the Doomslayer gets thinner and thinner. He gets the item, but he pays with the asset for it. 1 HP on Stone though. What a lightning gun track from Chera that was. 50%, 400 damage. That was insane. And Chera gets the first frag. Throwing some bubbles at the lizard. I mean, after all, it's a robotic lizard, so it might overcharge it, but it didn't hit, so...
He should use lightning gun. Zap it. Zap it to death.
In a direct! Chera! Fighting with the back to the wall and getting out alive. Good rockets there. Stone is not pushing into aggressive, but now he is. Pays with his life for it. Good rockets followed up by some nice LG. The shaft is strong for Chera. Good rockets again, 2 direct. What in God's name was that? Chera is starting off like crazy. 3 frags already. After a slow start, he daisy chained 2 of them and keeps on going. Nice railgun shot. And uses the mobility of Doom to get his opponent with his pants down at the railgun as well.
Yeah, get the opening damages from Chera. Stone needs to retreat. He falls down for the mega health. At least he denies it from Chera. A bit of a weapon fumble from Chera. I think he wanted to go for a lightning gun, but he was empty. And Stone gets on the board.
Oh, he just denies himself the rail angle by running into the wall. But he can look at least get some damage out of Chera. And which should earn him the mega health, and it does. Chera gets the light though.
They both do not want to enter the heavy area before they spot each other. And Chera decides to retreat.
Oh, very careful. And if you're Stone, you can understand it. He can't really afford to drop any more frags or any amount of control. But right now he's just circling the items and not getting any hold of Chera to close the gap in terms of frag. At some point of the game, Stone will need to go out of his comfort zone and push and do it, or perform a push he's not 100% comfortable with.
Warning.
But there's still some time left. Good rail from Chera. We'll follow it up with another one, maybe a third one, but this one is returned as well for the first time now. Stone gets some damage after a minute of Chera. Ooh, the lightning gun.
Yeah, also that rocket just around the corner. Some extra insurance for Chera. And even if Stone gets the heavy, Chera uses his double jump to mitigate the incoming rocket damage. And yeah, well, missing rockets and versus steady LG. The LG hits.
Yeah. I mean, Chera's hitting a lot of LG. Even on the long range, he's still well above 40% on this weapon. And he uses it a lot. Just look at this. Stone is knowing no fear going in. And Chera gets the frag with 1 HP.
Oh, that must be rough on Stone. Chera is leaving no stone unturned.
Stone put himself in such a deep hole and making it even deeper. Chara survived this as well. And I think at this point he really needs a miracle to get out of there as the victor. His rockets do not hit. Doom, after all, is hard to hit with a rocket, and he removes the frag he just got. Stone is really not looking that good right now. Chara is that heavy.
So even while he's solo, he dares to rocket jump and steals the heavy from the thick lizard. He really needs it to survive in most fights. Oh, he's dodging those rockets expertly.
And hitting some nice LG himself. Let's just hope it wasn't a little bit too late for Stone. Let's see if he can do this. I mean, after all, it's 2 minutes and 15 seconds he has left to mount the comeback. And it's 7 frags. That's not an easy task. He needs to do Chara. He needs Chara to make some mistakes. Otherwise, I don't think that Stone is able to make this comeback happen. When Chara is not making any mistakes, is not taking any prisoners, getting his 10th frag. Now it looks a lot like it's done and dusted. Chara looks like he's very comfortable at where he's now. Keeps hitting the lightning gun, good rockets as well, but this one is not. Yeah, this one does not hit too well. Stone's railgun did a little bit more, but Stone is hunting. Stone really tries to make this comeback happen.
Oh, and Chara is in expert in escaping fights.
5 HP. And the young Russian player runs away from the old one and lands a direct rocket and could kill the old one. The old one survives with 28 HP though. 7 frags, 1 minute. I think that's a miracle.
Impressive.
Ooh. Good railgun shot. Follow up misses. This one. Come on, Stone, you can do it. There you go.
Yeah, he might add another frag to his name, but this map and the match, Chara.
He's not gonna take this.
Impressive.
Unfortunately, that is.
Nice rocket to the face. That one couldn't be dodged by the ball.
Oh, but Chara's LG was such a carry for him in this game. He's hitting so much and just keeps hitting. Not the last frag, nonetheless, despite the great LG work of Chara, goes to Stone, but Chara takes the serious. And in what a fashion he did that. Out of control for most of the part. Most of the game, actually. But still winning. Stone had 7 times his mega health pickups. And a good bit of armor more as well. But nothing against this damage from Chara.